Alright, there we go. Hopefully everything's working fine. Audio's okay. Sorry about the delay. I was having a bit of trouble with my mic picking up that, and I wanted to make a cup of coffee because even though it's around 9 p.m. and I usually don't drink coffee at this time, I'm feeling extremely lethargic today. And you can tell I am extremely lethargic because I not only knocked off my mic there, which is being kind of stubborn in its placement, I also accidentally switched to the scene where I keep my tuber so that I can make any adjustments to it. But yeah, welcome back to Resident Evil 9. We're back with Grace after that fumble, which is oddly appropriate considering we're playing Grace. And I have a bunch of stuff as Grace that I have a lot of healing as Grace too. The only thing I'm lacking really as Grace is honestly just blood to craft stuff. Everything else seems pretty maintained. I don't know why I have this hourglass, but okay. Yeah, I even have 3 green herbs that I'm keeping just to make a med injector. Though I think I can make more balanced and healing ones. My HP also is at caution, so maybe I should like take out 3, combine them, or just use 2 to max out our health here. Yeah, because I need... Wait, I can make a med injector with 2? Interesting. I'll just use this so that our HP is at fine, and then I'll combine this with the last of our blood to make an extra med injector. Compared to Leon, ironically, I feel like I have a lot more resources as Grace as opposed to Leon. I'll probably put this into health as well, and then I'll put the rest into stability. Archive Central Refining Pandora. Where are we? Restricted area. Archive Central Refining System Pandora. I am at the dot. I'm trying to find a way to save Leon, I guess.
Okay, just beyond here.
This was a pretty straight path from down there, right? I didn't miss anything. So I'm a bit impressed by the fact that we are seeing shadows through the grating. You don't really expect that stuff on a console. Okay, yeah. Quick recap for my own benefit as well. We're trying to get the master key there, or unlock the master key. How? I'm not entirely sure, but we'll find out in just a sec. So let me take a sip of that coffee I made. There we go. Oh, that gives me some strength. Yeah, I don't know why I'm feeling very tired today.
Warning. Threat level orange. Confirmed in storage sector. Critical error. Containment lockdown failure.
This can't be good. Is orange liquors? I feel like orange is liquors. Okay. It is a liquor. Don't tell me they're actually gonna jump through the glass. No, I have to go in there. Ideally, I don't kind of want to deal with them. As Grace again? Oh, empty bottle. I see. I see where we're going with this game. The residents are they've become a lot more evil by the looks of it. Okay. So in addition to making sure I'm not caught by anything, I have to avoid glass by looking at the floor, which is not very ideal. I don't think there's anything of value over there. Do I make noise when I step into blood? Thankfully, no. It's just the glass. There is something of value over here. And a safe. Which I do not know... Well, do I have a file for this? No, I guess I need to find that one. But yeah, as you can see, the gray sections are a lot... For a second, I thought I opened it, but no. The gray sections are a lot more horror and sneaking around. I'm eventually, inevitably, gonna attract the attention of one of these creatures. It hurts my back just looking at her doing the crawl. But well, you know how it is in video games. When you crouch, you make less noises. Slithering around like a snake. They just guard in that place. I'm a little too scared to approach these as well because I can see them twitching. And I feel like if I do, it's just gonna jump out. So Sento, were you not playing Warhammer 40k just a moment ago? I'm not sure if it was Space Marine 2 or Rogue Trader, though. It's a shortcut back to the lab. Oh, Space Marine 2. Yeah, I enjoyed that too. I played a lot of the multiplayer as well. Unfortunately, I stopped because my PSN Plus subscription ran out. I wanted to get a lot better at it, but I couldn't at the end of the day. It was very fun though. Its path tracking is so messed up it can't actually make its way towards that area. Even the other liquor came out. I should have also probably made some more hemolyte injectors. Oh, the game is actually giving me the chance to make it. Not that this amount of blood is going to help us. Bottle of acid. Highly effective against enemies with exposed tissue. Against the liquor, it's a bottle that's specific for the liquor. The liquor beater too. Do I need to deal with you? Can I just go to the side? I feel like I do need to deal with you because there's like another guy over here. Now the question is, if I throw like a normal bottle, will it drag out the other zombie? And the liquor. It did drag it out. I just used both of my hemolyte injectors, but I sure hope it's worth it. Override key, there we go. Okay, now I understand why you gave me the bottles. Because we have to deal with more now. And this guy's on the floor. Time to shoot stuff together. Wait a minute, is Space Marine 2 crossplay? I'm not entirely sure. It's been a very long time since I played it. I got Space Marine 2 when it just released. It is now, okay. Unfortunately, my multiplayer game of choice at the moment is Ghost of Legion Legends. I mean, there should be people who are interested in multiplayer gameplay as well, right? It all depends on how entertaining or how friendly you are with them. How well they know you, I guess. Just throwing it right at his bottom. No, the normal zombies are around as well. That's why they were twitching. Oh, you started XIV alone. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do for most multiplayer games as well. I start alone and then usually wing it. But for 14, I actually started with a group of other friends. Like, we had a light party of us and it was quite fun at the time. Unfortunately, I think I'm the only one remaining who plays it consistently now. They still like it and they'll hop in whenever there's like a new expansion. But they are definitely not as invested in it as me, and I sort of understand it's a very huge time sink, right? Like almost all multiplayer games eventually become too much of a time sink. I need a key card for this. Of course, if you and I are playing the same game, I will be happy to jump in. I need to find a way to seek mass this zombie, which I believe might be easier than I suspect, because he's moving to this side after a bit. Yeah, even this whole area is giving a different feel now that the lights are off. Okay, we got the override key, but I get the feeling that I'll be coming here much later because we have a safe there. And a room that needs a key keeping.
Alright. I'm not dead yet.
That's one way to look at it, Grace. What is this? Electric shock hazard. Leon is still kind of stuck in the dumpster area, and I'm trying to find a way to get him out. In order to get him out, I need to move the machinery there, but I can't move the machinery without the override key, which was what we were looking for.
All right, Leon. Be careful. I need to get going too.
And now I can open the other doors as well. I guess I'm not going back down there and following Leon. It might not be possible for me since I came in through the vent and dropped down. Where's that liquor? I want to avoid using the acid bottle if possible. I like how they've programmed the enemies to make the noise there, just so a player might panic, start running. Okay, I have 2 areas where I can go to. Question is, do I want to go back here? Because I feel like this might be the intended path. Let's check it out first. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is the way we need to go. But I'm curious about that room at the back. You have to be careful not to get spotted by the zombie over here too. Its movement is a bit erratic. Don't look at it, it won't notice us. Okay, that can't be good. I should be looking at my feet too, probably. In case I make too much noise here. And the ceiling. This guy's coming alive, definitely. When I take that box. Transfusion bag, I'll take that. Can I actually use it? Most of the time when I get a transfusion bag, I've been using it, but I don't have any scrap to use it at the moment, so... Unlike Leon, who combines items to make stuff, Grace actually crafts items using blood in a bit of an interesting mechanic. Animus orb. No, I actually needed to come here. There's one waiting for me over there. Let's not make too much noise here. There we go. Crisis averted. I have a bunch of rare metal that I can make for the Requiem ammo, but I don't have a Requiem at the moment. I can take a scrap and make more handgun ammo, but we have a bunch of that too. So I'm gonna store the transfusion bag for now, and the green herb, and the extra knife. Yeah, in an interesting twist of irony, I have more resources as Grace than I had with Leon. With Leon, I felt like I was running out of stuff, but not with Grace. So that's Animus. What would be the next? The Anima.
Threat level red in storage sector. Rebooting AI control center. Noah.
Oh, am I gonna find the save code here? Leon's 2 guns and an arm. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not too good at the parrying in this game. There's something just very odd about the parry animation here that I'm not getting. I feel like I'm pretty okay with other games when it comes to parrying, but with this game, I'm still not quite grasping that concept. I'm checking database access request. The following data was found. Minutes of the 51st assembly meeting is transcribed by AI Control Center NOAA. The state: we heard the key crash spacecraft has finally been found. It's been 28 years since we occupied Ark. Of course, Nova and Ark. Are you sure she's the one? Is that without a doubt? That's Zeno. There's no need to worry. More importantly, don't you think your withdrawal from the treaty is too blatant? The state: it's a bluff. The United States is and always will be at the center of the world. The BSAA are fully under our control as well. Are there any changes in product supply? Yeah, so this was a thing that we discovered at the end of Resident Evil 8. I believe Chris states that the BSAA were up to no good as well. And now we know that the higher ups in the United States government is actually in on the whole bioweapon thing. Zeno, Ark's factory automation is constantly evolving. I believe that's enough for today. We can discuss further while we view the products. Transcripts ends here. There's another safe here. Bottle of acid and various other items. No clue about the save code just yet, either of these save codes. So, what do we need to craft a bottle of acid? Just a bottle and blood. Okay. How much acid do I have? I only have 1. Interesting. I might want to go back to... Yeah, okay. Let's go back to the save room and craft another bottle of acid that we can use. I'll use the blood transfusion bag to fill out our kit here. And I still have quite a bit of blood there, so let's take out 2 herbs and make another medical injector, or maybe just more ammo. Should I keep the fort around? I feel like that might be beneficial to us, right? We have a bit of inventory space here. Well, this place looks... Right, we'll probably have to go over there somehow, I guess. It's giving me a view of something here. And I hear something too. In hindsight, I should have probably crafted some hemalite injectors as well. Okay, you know what? Let's see if we can go. We're not too far. Anything to make this sequence a bit easier. It's a very pristine office. Oh wait, never mind. I actually used my blood to make the extra herb. Yeah. But I can pick up that empty bottle, which we can use. And I should be saving up enough blood to make either steroids or stabilizers, because they are basically the upgrades for Grace. Both health and precision and stability with their shooting. Hey. Umbrella Corporation. Sterilization chamber safe. Of course, we get it now. I run back and forth all this time and then I suddenly find it. 10, 90, 20. That's... yeah, I need to go back all the way. Hey, we're doing that. That was not a good idea. Oh my god. I feel like the other liquors are getting closer. Let's retreat. Note to self, don't run around in this floor. Unless they suddenly place a liquor in one of these hallways. Which, to be honest, I would not be surprised if they do. It's an interesting aesthetic on the whole place, right? Well, almost feels like they're done it to mute all sound. It's weirdly dystopian. Wonderful. We got 2 sources of annoyances there. I can't even go down this route, I believe. Because there's... Oh, I could. because there was the glass bottles there and I was not entirely sure. It's not gonna work or not. 10, 90, 20. Oh. I was wrong immediately. my reversed brain is trying to open it the other way. 10, 90, 20. Wasn't intending to use it that way, but okay. Traded in 1 bottle of acid for another. I got extra handgun ammo too, by the looks of it. And I do have a couple of Molotov cocktails. That's probably gonna come in handy soon. Like usually, I noticed that with this game, they always try to give you supplies before you run into an encounter. So if they are giving it to you, you should probably be using it. And I better take it slow from here on out. At least we got rid of 1 liquor that was crawling around here. Well, that sounds more than just a liquor, though. I could open these. Interesting, but do they make noise? No. I don't think they register as noise to these guys, which is kind of odd because when the game teaches you that they react to noise, they actually react to an alarm. And what are the chances that one of these containers are hiding a zombie that's just gonna jump out at us? But this one was worth it. No, that guy saw me, I think. He's not moving. Interestingly enough. Nothing behind door number 2 that's going after. Yeah, he did see me. No, he didn't. Never mind. It's more handgun ammo for us. I'm fully expecting one of these containers to be a trap. It looks like I have to go through him regardless. Which means we need to make some noise from a long distance. Or just drag him away very far. Lots of room to go to. I'm just gonna drag you up here because I'm assuming the liquor is not gonna hear you up here. I hear something moving. You are not the smartest AI, I see. Oh no! I missed my bottle of acid. Yeah, I'm just gonna run around this. You can try and catch me. Almost ridiculous now. That's one way to deal with them. Unfortunately, I didn't get any blood from this zombie. If I did, I might have been able to replenish that lost acid bottle. Now we have to be really careful. I was intending to throw a Molotov cocktail from here at the zombie, because that's probably why they gave it to us there. And the noise would have driven the liquor over there instead of following us, but hey. No choice now. There's a liquor over there. Grace also has a bit of a range when it comes to Molotov cocktails. There's two liquors here. Feel like I might be being boxed in right now. Literally. Let's crouch. There's something in here. I knew it. I knew one of the containers would be a trap. Yeah, the problem is that lickers are extremely fast. In the original Resident Evil 2 remake, they were scripted to attack you when you only looked at them. That's why I'm not looking at them. Like, if they could see you on camera, they would shoot their tongues at you. Not too bad, all things considered, even though we kinda got caught there by that one zombie. I lost my knife, but small price to pay when we have an extra back in storage. The question is that zombie still looking at us? Because if he is, it's gonna make it a bit difficult to proceed in that one area. Oh, he's over there now. That works. That works a lot. Now we just need to deal with this one licker. Right, if I walk normally, they do hear me a bit easily. So I gotta crouch. There's something. Oh, this container is openable too. Oh, for heaven's sake. Oh, you are coming after me. This is what I mean by I have trouble understanding the AI of this game, and I think that's actually a good thing, all things considered. Because if you understood the AI of the enemies easily enough, you could technically just take advantage of it, right? But in this case, it's a bit more mysterious, so I can't quite do things the way I want. Like, I'm not sure right now whether he still sees me. He does. Because if he does, then I can simply drag him back up and eliminate him. Without... There you see, like, he just went into that container, and I'm like, yeah, okay, what's happening here? Like, they've done a good job to make sure you're on your toes about enemy behavior. I do have to applaud them for that. See, he's doing a circle now. It's almost like the AI is bugging out, or maybe he doesn't want to be dragged up here. He's going back to his original position. Because he's lost sense of where Grace is. See, that's the problem with playing too many horror games. You tend, because it's a game, right? You tend to think of it in terms like that, like the AI and whatnot, and not exactly what's happening per se. But I kind of need to drag you out regardless. And I feel like he might be scripted to go up to the staircase area, but beyond that, he's probably not gonna follow us. Unless he's very aggroed. Like, maybe he has like things like in Metal Gear, the caution and the alert status. And he's only on alert, he's gonna follow us up the stairs. Yeah, he's following us. That works. He might have just lost track of Grace at some point there. The music is our indicator. With this, we should have one more bottle of acid. In a bit of an odd way, I got a transfusion bag too, so we're not lacking in acid bottles now. I can make a hemolyte injector as well. No, let's just keep it that way. We have resources to make it if we need. Because I still want some more blood to make the upgrade stuff too. It almost feels like I'm kiting mobs on a MMO. I'm just doing it one by one, or a Souls game. It's another way to think of it, I suppose. Honestly, with these metal steps, it's a wonder they don't hear you going up here. Or react to the door opening. There's a bottle over there and some items. There's another way to get up here.
AI Control Center. Noah. Reboot failure. No response. Containment protocol inactive. Containment protocol inactive.
Oh great, now we have to deal with more things. I don't know what he's containing, but I don't want to know. Probably evil residents, considering we just got a save point over here. Arc Lab Unit 0102 floor plan. This is the map. We are trying to head into the archives by the looks of it. And I hear Mr. Raccoon. Noblesse. Anima and Noblesse? Noble Spirit? Is that it? You're giving me a save point here for a reason. Can I? Okay, there we go. I was wondering. If I vault over, I'm gonna create some noise, right? That thing's a little too far away for my liking, though. Or maybe not. But I am gonna create some noise when I kick open the box over there. All the liquors are reacting, even the ones below. There's another one here. It seems like a lot of trouble for handgun ammo. Oh, this is a trap. This is a beautiful trap right here. The funny part is I actually broke the box to get an empty bottle, and I used a bottle to distract these guys to get it. Sneak, sneak. Wait a minute. Where are you going now? Seemed better to just eliminate it at that point. Now I have enough to actually make another bottle of acid too. Although in hindsight I should have probably kept that for the health upgrade. Oh, hey Trex. Wait a minute, did I even need to come here? I did not even need to come here. Long time no see, Trex. How has things been? How are you? How is it in the land of the living? In the land of where the residents are evil, but also not so evil and also good. I hope the month has been pleasant for you. When the residents are evil and good, they are morally gray, as writers would put it. This was an entirely sidetrack area just to find items. I needed to go back and open that one door. Wait, no, it kind of leads you. No, there's a way to drop down from over there. That's where I need to go. I swear there's another liquor around here and it's annoying the heck out of me. Have you played Resident Evil yourself, Trix? I feel like almost everyone has at this point, except for me, who's taking it very slowly. I know more than a few people have platinumed the game already. I've even seen some of them play that initial section with the zombies running at Leon, and they just parry everything. It's very impressive to watch. Really? That was a perfectly functioning glass door, I'll have you all know. Oh my god, I was not expecting you to come this way. Need to avoid the broken glass because that also makes noise to attract them. There we go. Out of trouble for now. We have the anima and the noblesse, or the noble spirit as these guys like to call it, I guess. Cutscene time. Maybe. Oh, save room time. Is it the same room? I feel like if I enter here, something weird's gonna happen. Yeah, the save room is right here, so let's stock up before we enter. I have a bunch of scrap, but not that much. Oh, I have a bunch of healing as well. Don't need a lockpicks or anything else at the moment. Now let's just get one extra healing item here. In case it's a boss fight, because I always fumble those. None of these are switched on. And there's a door over here as well. Goes along the lines of KK? Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. You know, I never knew. I always assumed that you two were two different people. I've been bamboozled all this time. But wait a minute, don't you also have like a YouTube account that's Calyx as well? So let me very quickly respond to these Telegram messages. There we go. Work stuff. You might have, and I might have missed it. I might have not made the connection till you properly said it, because my mind doesn't quite work that way. I may be a little stupid. I think that was the reason why I always thought like you were totally two different people, because you also had the YouTube account with Calyx. Okay, fair enough. It's nice to have alt accounts as well. I have a couple of YouTube IDs as well. One for streaming on this, a personal one where I just follow game content, and another one where I follow like Photoshop, After Effects, all the graphic stuff. It makes it easier to jump into one account and search for what I'm looking for. Anyway, access log, first assembly minutes, checking database access request. The following data was found. Minutes of the first assembly meeting as transcribed by AI Control Center NOAA. This sort of hits me right in in the heart because we are so full of AI stuff right now. Like I can see an AI transcriber happening very soon for meetings as well. Like the other day, a friend of mine linked an app by Google that makes mock-ups of landing pages and web apps called Stitch. And I'm not much of a fan of AI doing creative stuff, but if you are in a corporate level, people are going to be pushing it on you. And whether you like it or not, you're going to have to use it. And if that's the case, ideally, when you want to learn it to the max so that you are a lot more knowledgeable than anyone else who's using it. But yeah, tangents aside, the leakage of the T-virus has caused an epidemic. If things continue like this, all eyes will be focused on Raccoon City. KD, there's nothing to worry about. Ark has been secured. Commence the missile strike. KD. We are lacking presidential authorization. Who the heck is KD? Okay, they're now pointing out that the whole missile strike was a cover-up. Now, this makes the whole thing a lot more sinister since we kind of killed the president in Resident Evil 6 as well as Leon when he turned into a zombie. Like almost like it was meant to turn him into a zombie so that he can get assassinated and the truth will never come out. That's a good twist right there. And someone's been looking at Grace from this room. Anything behind here? The commander-in-chief was indeed compromised, and they went beyond that to launch the strike. A floppy disk. In this day and age.
I've seen this.
Something important. I'll explain later.
Oh no, it's not a floppy disk, it's an ultra mini disk. A UMD. The creator, letter from Patrick. Spencer? Spencer's the creator, right?
Shutting yourself away in a dark room like this is quite the change for you, after the life you've led.
Life takes unexpected turns, don't you?
Yeah, you have a point.
Looking back, do you feel that the choices you've made have contributed to your present circumstances?
Of course. What you sow, you reap. Isn't that the natural order?
What goes around comes around, huh?
Tell me, Lord Spencer, what would you like the world to know?
The truth. But a short break.
Mr. Big Bad himself.
Miss Ashcroft, I'm not a young man. I don't have the energy I once did.
Why would Mom hide this?
Are we playing as young Grace again? I know, we're back to Leon. Okay, makes sense.
Okay, back in biz. Fuck.
You all right, Leon?
I am now. Grace cleared the way for me.
That's not what I'm talking about. Your body can't take much more.
I'm gonna settle this. You just send us a chopper for immediate evacuation.
What a cliffhanger. Yeah, they're holding off on the reveal that Grace was one of the kids that Ashcroft found. Also, in a very odd sense, the game is very RPG, like Japanese RPG, right? The protagonist not being in as bad a condition as possible, but still fighting against the odds. Mr. Kennedy will now have to deal with all the zombies I've left behind. Or the lickers.
Containment breach. System-wide surveillance failure detected.
Oh, Requiem ammo. I got 2 shots. Yeah, I have a bunch of gunpowder, but not enough scrap to actually use them. I should probably discard this as well, right? We don't have a use for either of these. And this. What are we looking at, Leon? No, it's...
Over there. Easy as pie.
He sounds exhausted. He's at his wit's end, all right. All things considered. Wow. This is a throwing guy, isn't it? Where'd the other zombie go? I wanted to throw this. Did he not see me? Is that what happened? I hope they're not gonna become Crimson Heads. Or excuse me, Blister Heads. Okay, okay. A new mechanic.
Oh, shit. You've got to be kidding me.
You're not dead. No, you are dead. Okay. I'll take that as a compliment. In general, I'm really bad at shooting games, which is why you always almost never see me play those. Get angry at the disease, Leon. Go through the stages of grief, anger, withdrawal, acceptance, all that jazz. I think that's the only healing item I have on Leon too. We can probably get some supplies here though. Offers easily handling. I can still enhance this to increase the rate of fire. Don't really need that. Increase ammo capacity. Firing stability and power. Don't have the credits for that. This is in the case of Resident Evil 2, this Resident Evil as well. I feel like there's a bit of a weird thing with the aiming. I don't know why. I don't even know how to properly explain it. It feels like it's a bit heavy at the start when I'm trying to move it. Like when I'm trying to make fine adjustments, it feels oddly heavy. I don't quite know how to explain it. I've messed with the settings a couple of times to try and find a way where it feels better, but I don't think I found a good area where it is moving like I exactly want to. But this might also be a case of, you know, a bad work when blaming their tools. Okay, I missed with that, and each and every creature in this area is gonna come out and fight me. Tracking module legendary. Probably have to get an override key first, right? By grace. That's why they allow you to go out here. And I'm fully expecting Leon to end up fighting a licker. Would be kind of weird if he doesn't. Speak of the devil.
This must be the room.
Yeah, but we don't need to get the override key or go through that mess to get it. The Requiem is... I have 2 bullets. And we'll be saving that for whatever boss fight that's coming. Whether it's Xeno or Victor.
I'll take out as many of you fuckers as
Oh, you can actually see me. Hear me. With the case of Grace, they couldn't actually see me at all. I wonder if it's because Leon has the T-virus. Like, they kind of register him in a bit of an odd way. Still more down there. Yeah, you're gonna be coming out anyway, so I might as well just pop you out now and save the trouble. Oh, did some messages not go through? Occasionally, the software that I'm using to bring messages do tend to miss, and I'm not entirely sure why. It tends to disconnect now, and that's a problem. Once it disconnects, yeah, I don't see the messages. I'm not getting a good angle. Oh, never mind. You actually turned around. That thing didn't even react to getting shot in the head. Okay, no, never mind. It's actually coming this way. I think. was a bit late there, I guess. Great call. Wasn't that scripted? I feel like it was scripted. Like the moment you shoot that one creature. Think about his scratchy. Well, if a liquor can get someone as a fiance, I don't know about that. Is it not getting up? Oh, there we go. Oh, you're actually trying to make your way here. You were saying I was getting good with the rifle. Now I don't have an angle on. You're kind of surprised that this guy noticed me, but the other one didn't. Or maybe he did as well, but he couldn't get up here. What are you doing? The AI is bugged. It's likely that because Leon was out of reach, he just de-aggroed after a while, right? In the case of this zombie, it's trying to get up here because this is the only path to here that's open at the moment. So the AI is trying to get up here. This kind of looks like the same area we went with as Grace. Kinda looks like. There's an item over there too. To be fair, not only the blood splatter, almost everything about how they done the graphics is pretty good. And now I'm starting to think that this is random, completely random. It also kind of makes sense, right? Because it has the same aesthetic as the Umbrella Lab and the Resident Evil 2 remake. Even the original Resident Evil 2 was kind of like that, I guess. Yes. And stream, welcome my younger sibling over here. Annies 300, a bit of an odd name for her, but yes. My younger sibling is over here. It's very rare for them to ever be interested in video games that I'm playing, but Resident Evil is a bit of an exception. I must what was I going to say? I must admit, younger sister, I was not expecting you to be chatting on stream, even if you guys were watching. Oh, not okay. Yeah, I have two sisters, one the older and one the younger. So good. Did you just miss the part where I missed 2 bullets? Is it with the rifle tricks? Yeah, it seems like it's my elder sister today that's joining us on stream. Oh no, you're not. Oh no, you're not. No, I can't stealth attack him when he's up there. Count on Umbrella to have the most convoluted layout as a whole. Considering how close it was, right? It would be a surprise if Leon did not feel it. I hear something. There's one more of you around here somewhere. On the ceiling. Or is this just Leon grunting? Oh, right. It's you. Yeah, upgrading the power of the handgun has done us wonders to deal with these normal mobs. But yeah, our whole family pretty much just loves Resident Evil. It's one of the few games where everyone just sits and watches the other playing. And although you guys are watching me play through it, it's a lot more entertaining to see my sisters play through it. And I just sit there with this huge grin on my face, like as I try to puzzle things out or just run from creatures. You're giving me a lot of supplies, game. I don't like this. Yes, it does still work. It worked on the mobs back in Raccoon City, and it does work in the mobs over here too. The head and the kneecap are both areas where if you shoot enough, they will stagger and allow you to do a melee. Which was a thing back in Resident Evil 4 as well. For once, we're doing pretty okay on resources as Leon. Even more Requiem ammo. I'm definitely coming up across a boss. A special event sibling stream one day. Maybe if I can convince them to get on stream once, right? Maybe. And it has to be a horror game. That is the condition that we're going with. Or a game like Split Fiction. Because seeing the two... there's always something very entertaining about watching people you know who are not as experienced with games trying to solve stuff that you and another experienced person might find quite easy to do. Oh my god, there's a bunch of liquors here. Well, time to throw this, I guess. Nice move. It was set up right there, right? Once you start playing a lot of video games, you kind of realize what the devs were intending by placing all this here. Like when I first came into this room, I knew there was going to be a huge enemy encounter. And I think we might have gotten a bit lucky with how they were all in the same place, allowing us to blow that one tank and use the grenade to like really weaken them. Yeah, just for enemies at the same time made things a lot easier right there.
Security threat detected. Elevator shut down. In effect. Override key authorization required.
Someday. I just noted you said, yep, someday. I'll hold you to that. I'll need a bit of a special setup though, just so that we can have separate avatars for you two speaking. And I'll just be in the background watching the stream for that one. The analog sticks are impossible for non-gamers, I find. Yeah, I've had a similar conversation very recently with a friend of mine whose child is now like 3, and he was commenting on the fact that she was having trouble with analog sticks. So he was asking for recommendations that are similar to Kirby, the 2D Kirby stuff. But to be honest, I feel like once people start using it, it eventually clicks in very different ways, right? For me, I still find analog movement the normal way pretty difficult, right? Which is why I always have my camera on inverted. But a lot of other people find it easy on just playing on the normal side. Because for me, my thought process is that if you're looking up, you're tilting your head back, right? So you're not going to be pressing, moving the stick up to look. Rather, you'll be pulling the stick back to look up. And stuff like that. It takes a while, but you do see it slowly being picked up, right? Because I went through this same process with my sisters over here. When they started playing Resident Evil 2 Remake, they were having a lot of trouble with the camera, but by the end, they had gotten very used to it. Okay, and this is just random, right? Because we didn't trigger anything here. Am I waiting for the elevator to arrive? Do I still have to deal with more creatures?
Warning. Autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable. Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline. Airflow monitor. Warning. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Yeah. Let's get this over with.
Oh. I didn't even see this guy approach. Is that all of them?
The elevator will arrive shortly.
And can't be all of them. The other door opened as well.
Arrived.
You don't want Leon to die? He's gonna die eventually. Either I'm gonna get him killed, or he's gonna die at the end of this game. I feel like Leon won't die, right? He's a little too popular.
I need to go.
Like, Leon is similar to Ristola from Final Fantasy XIV, right? They like to throw the characters into situations where it kind of looks like they're about to die or going through something terrible. But at the end of the day, they're like way too popular for the developers to kill off. Sherry seems to be a bit more fine than Leon for some odd reason, at least from what we've seen. No more items left, right? Yeah, Operation Raccoon City was a bit of an odd, but they came back still. That's what I mean. If Leon dies, that's it for the game, more or less. More or less. Let's repair our body armor and upgrade everything I have. I think I've gotten most of the upgrades now. Maybe I'm lacking a charm in this. And all that's left really is the Requiem, which I do feel like I need to upgrade, especially the power. It is the strongest weapon we have. It's very hefty on the price though. But better spent than not used, all things considered. Yeah, but whenever it comes to passing the torch, you really want people to be doing it, the developers to be doing it a way that the fans can accept. And whether Leon dies or not, I do feel like this might be the end of Leon as a playable character in a Resident Evil game. He might again appear in a similar role as Chris, or they might be going back to other characters like Rebecca or Jill in the same roles. Jill maybe not so much, considering the weirdness that went on with her in the movies, but I fully expect Leon to sort of become more an NPC in the future, with Grace kind of taking over the role, because Grace is now getting the same experience that Leon did. Like, she's slowly growing into that role. That is a nice elevator animation on the screen over there. So give me a sec, I hear the door. Be right back. All right, sorry about that. That was the rest of my family actually returning. Does the T-wire spread through bites or when people die in an affected area like the city? They've changed how it works here a bit, right? Originally, it did seem like the T-wire spread on bites, especially with characters like the Marvin and everyone back in the original Resident Evil. However, it's, yeah, even in the original Resident Evil, if you got bitten, it didn't really matter. It seems like you, to some characters, or at least the playable characters, right? Because you can get bitten as Leon and everyone and still be okay. But it seems like the explanation for that is that even if characters are bitten by the T-wires now, some of them have a special resistance to it that appears in the form of whatever's going on with Leon right now, that those black marks and everything. Even Sherry kind of has those marks, right? So they don't turn immediately. This is how I feel when I wake up in the morning, Leon. And I have work in a few hours. Walk it off. Let's see. Files, Foz, because I think that's... Oh. Renwood. I'm trying to remember which investigation it was. And I missed a document somewhere. This ain't normal. You'd be surprised. Sorry, give me a sec. Had to sneeze for a bit, so muted myself. Now, I remember picking up... Yeah, okay, I think it's... No, not this. Picking up a report somewhere that actually mentioned this. Oh yeah, here we go. This report outlines the current research on latent onset T-virus syndrome, henceforth referred to as Raccoon City syndrome. Raccoon City syndrome occurs when residual T-virus within the body mutates over a prolonged period of time. I've yet to find an effective treatment, and when it manifests, the results are fatal. Raccoon City syndrome appears to develop through the following stages. Dormancy, the virus lies dormant within the host due to the presence of specific antibodies. This is the reasoning for, they're providing us the reasoning for why characters like Leon and all the playable characters actually can get bit in the original games and not turn to a zombie immediately. As the virus is not completely suppressed, it begins to build an immunity to the antibodies over time. Stage 1 activation, the virus becomes active and black bruise-like marks begin to appear on parts of the body. Mild symptoms such as general malaise and coughing occur, which is things that Leon were going through before. Stage 2, the black marks spread further across the body coupled with numbness in the affected areas. The marks extend to the internal organs, sometimes leading to hematemesis. And finally, stage 3. This is the stage where Leon is right now. The black marks darken and spread across the entire body. Severe pain and intense fatigue make moving difficult. Vomiting of blood becomes uncontrollable. Patients are at the terminal stage typically die within 1 to 2 hours. He's almost at the end stage. I think it's safe to say he's in between 2 and 3 right now. So yeah, there's your explanation for why some characters can survive the bite marks, because they have antibodies that prevent them from turning into zombies. And we didn't have that explanation until now, because it was just game logic back then, right? A playable character can't turn into zombie. Are we fighting Xeno in this state? Am I going to the elevator, or I'm supposed to be heading here, right? What would happen if I went to the elevator? Oh, never mind, it's locked. Sad to see you go. I'm still counting on the fact that Leon will survive this. I feel like it's a little... like, if they want to pass it off gracefully to Grace, right? Fans would be a lot happier if Leon somehow survives this. Because he is Leon Kennedy, according to the game lore. You gotta remember, even Goku died to a disease at some point. That is a nice framing. That's a really good framing.
What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
My research opened Pandora's box unleashing disaster upon the world.
Except Elpis, the goddess of hope? Or so the myth goes.
A blind hope.
What do you mean?
Humans
Poor
cannot
Leon.
predict when death will come for them. This is why they have hope. I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt.
Kratos knows more about Pandora than he wants to admit.
Others. I think that's enough for today.
So Spencer was actually
Accept my request for an interview. Who is that? Is that one of your subjects?
Of course not. She was alone in the world. I took her in to make amends.
Is she...
Perfectly normal. Just an average child needing a home.
Grace is Spencer's kid?
She is my
Well,
hope.
maybe not directly Spencer's kid.
Aren't you beautiful? Would you like to hold her?
Oh, okay. She's adorable. What's her name?
Grace.
Grace.
So Grace is not one of the test subjects.
You'd like to tell me?
That's a reversal.
I've said my
Wait, no, she's the perfect match though.
I only hope it serves as a requiem for those who have passed.
Name drop.
Leon. Leon.
Is it redeemable? I do not know. Like, well, maybe in terms of a fictional character, he was very much set up as the evil guy for the longest time, right? William Spencer, the Spencer Mansion, ever since Resident Evil 1. But I don't know. He's trying to make amends, and this seems to be a bit of a thing with all the characters here in this game. Like, it's a running theme. Leon wants to make amends because he wasn't able to help a lot of people back during the Raccoon City incident, and among other things. Grace wants to make amends because she wasn't able to save her mother and do other things as well. Even Spencer wants to make amends. In a weird, twisted sort of way, Zeno also wants to make amends, and even Victor wants to make amends. It's just very different. So, whether he can be irredeemable or not, I wonder. Because it seems like he's completely flipped from where he was going before. And now it all makes sense as to why he named it Elpis. I'm starting to think that maybe what Zeno and Victor think of as the ultimate variation of the T virus might actually not be what they're thinking of as, right? It might even be something to nullify it, a vaccine, maybe even, which would be quite an interesting change if you could actually bring everyone who's infected back to normal, which is kind of, now that I think about it, kind of stupid. So maybe not the case. Like as a zombie, they've been running around for ages and they're basically dead, right? So never mind. It's a thought. It's a thought. Okay, now we're definitely at the end stage. In both the game and Leon's progression of the illness.
Oh, I need to hurry.
That's the door we came in through. This is a change of aesthetic. Well, I was expecting it since it said study here. Definitely in game and time for Grace to put on the big boots. Big boy boots. Oh, it's Spencer's chair. Grace is just looking at it. No comment whatsoever. Those are some very large apples. I'm not a fan of the red ones, though. I like green better. I took a look around just because I felt like there might be something important. We've seen this painting multiple times. Some konjac books. We've seen these two paintings repeated as well. Apples as large as these? Okay, maybe, but they are a bit difficult to obtain over here unless you're going to the market, I guess. The funny thing is, most of the time when people bring you larger fruits, I feel like they taste less, right? The more larger they are, the more watery they become. From my own experience, which is why I tend to buy medium size when I see it. Not too small, not too big.
This is finally my chance to do something.
With what? A single Molotov cocktail and 2 bottles of acid? Yo, I love the caustics here, even though it kind of looks blurry. I can't aim to point it to you all here, but you can kind of see the noise in the caustics of the water there. Larger usually makes you think chemically enhanced. Possibly, yeah. What is? Oh, it's the babies. It's a weird blur there.
Oh, Leon! Leon! Oh no. Oh, hey, it's me. It's Grace. Oh, please wake up. Come on. Wake up, wake up. Hey.
Hey, you. I was just resting my eyes.
That's a familiar line I've heard. I was just resting my eyes.
Oh, let me help you.
Let's do this.
Okay. I don't know the password.
So Zeno is the final boss.
It's okay. Soon left are wide open for us. Any wrong code will do. It'll destroy Opus.
Let's try.
Grace, whatever it takes. I can buy you some time.
No. No, I have an idea.
I trust you. I trust you.
Feel like $1 million.
The prodigal daughter returns.
I know the password.
Fulfill your destiny, and all will be forgiven.
Only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
What does the creator desire? Oh, we get a choice. This is where Can I pause this? I cannot. You know, I feel like this. Yeah, I don't think Elpis is what Zeno and everyone thinks it is. Spencer was trying to make amends, right? I did not save anytime soon. You know what? Yeah, and the whole naming thing, the thing that Elpis being hope, it being the last thing that's left out after all the evils are released into the world, and that being the power that humanity uses to fight against the evils, I am gonna go with release Elpis, not destroy Elpis. I don't think it's what Zeno and everyone thinks it is.
Please know that you are my hope.
She is my hope. The blind hope.
Okay. This is it.
You've doomed us all. It's okay, even if we do get the bandit, I think it's okay. I'll take it. Oh. Is that Victor? He's still around?
What are you doing, Grace?
Spencer regretted what he did. He...
Done.
You promised.
Yes. That I would let him live.
He's gonna use it on... Wait, no. I thought he was gonna use it on Leon.
Mr. Kennedy, I give you the honor of experiencing my power firsthand.
I'm not sure Elpis is what you think it is. There's nothing
Grace got swapped, holy lord.
I was never any key. Spencer wanted to make amends. He...
But you released Elpis. What is it?
His black marks are actually fading.
Leon!
Why? My powers!
Elpis is Spencer's atonement. It's an antiviral.
It is an antiviral. Okay.
Amazing. I am humbled by my master's genius.
Your research was wrong. Elpis wasn't a weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete. There was no connection between Grace and Emily.
Do you know how much time and money I wasted on this?
Don't you see the genius? With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless. The world order would be thrown into chaos.
We wanted a weapon.
Instead, Spencer gave us anarchy. I will carry his torch and bring his vision to life.
You?
Not an expression I expect on a work Mr. Corn.
He outwitted you all.
Spencer defied us and paid the price with his life. He was
Get out and say them.
nothing.
You are nothing but an imitation.
That expression.
The connections is done with you.
The what? Oh, God.
We can't let him have it.
Oh, what? Oh my God, he's going Nemesis mode on us. Mikh'a got spoiled by FF14.
Staggering.
It's a cure.
There goes my Z boss fight.
Oh, it's working. Leon, it's working. Wake up.
Now. Let it all come down. All of it.
Grace, what happened?
He got stabbed by the Nemesis tentacle.
gonna go.
No, it's not a Resident Evil game unless the whole place is going down at the very end, right?
Something.
Grab what exactly? You just kicked it away. He's not following his own advice.
Grace.
That's very calmly walking away as well. No, I expect Nemesis to be more
Last skeleton.
Jill's thing, but I guess we can deal with Leon as well.
Vision lives through me.
Nope. That was not what I intended to do.
And it is brought to fruition.
Ow.
And how many more will have to die for that vision?
And so I
He's a lot faster than the other zombies. And he has combo attacks.
Sacrifices must be made. You lies.
Not to me. I swore that I'd always protect those lives.
Oh, I see. It's because I'm aiming. When I'm aiming, I can't parry. That's why it's not working sometimes. The window is actually pretty generous. What is happening to you? Wasn't even his final form. And this is to go beyond. Ow.
Seems to reach your limit.
Oh, he has a range now as well. I think I'm finally starting to understand how the parry works. Okay, maybe not.
I will not let those ideals win. Give it up.
You don't have the power to save anyone.
A rocket launcher? He hit himself as well there. It was a little too close. Oh my god, we're just gonna die here, right? I want to get some range. Only took me until the final one. Because I always try to parry in the middle of aiming. Oh, for heaven's sake. One more. And that's a very delayed attack. I still want Leon to have a dodge roll. Okay, that was bad. Don't have any more healing now. Leon can't be chill. Letting you sharpen. It's probably because we're playing on standard, right? There's no way it's so generous on harder difficulties. Not too difficult, considering this might be one of the few bosses I did not die to. But there has to be one final form for all of the Resident Evil bosses. Even Nemesis had that thing with the train section. And even Leon is aware of it. Yeah, there we go. You gotta die for the animations. Wait for it.
You're so damn relentless.
That is a formal right. I should have probably kept my Requiem ammo for this. Oh, I can't even see anything on the map here. There we go. Nope. I want to pick that up. Ow. And use it immediately. The very obvious weak spot. Oh, reload. Not entirely sure how to dodge that one. Is it left and right movement at this point? Except for that. Yeah, okay, we're about to die now. You're gonna get the animation now. Of course he's gonna go in there with the axe. Where's that one-liner? Oh wow. So calm about the whole thing.
This time, you ain't getting back up.
There we go. There we go. No, don't resist. Maximum aura farm, yeah, definitely. And they're setting it up as Leon as everyone's favorite, so they definitely had to make it cool too. And yes, Sento, because this is the standard difficulty, it is very generous. Come to think of it, I could have actually parried those hands too, right? I didn't even think about that. This is running left and right. It looks like we're not over yet. We have to find Grace.
Grace, hang on.
Yeah, unlike Leon, unlike Grace, who gets the kickback.
Leon.
We need to get you out of here.
Oh, we got an escape sequence left. Oh yeah, it's just not as much. Now that you mention it, I've never seen him one-hand the Requiem before. It's a subtle touch to let you know that he's okay now.
Leave your side. I'm gonna sit right here with you.
I'm fully expecting Leon to be training Grace after this. And for once, the whole place is not collapsing. Q, Sherry, or somebody coming in to rescue these guys.
I guess this is it then.
Is that the BSAA? The actual Chris BSAA? Oh, that kind of looks like Chris, all right.
Leon S. Kennedy?
Depends who's asking.
Alpha, you read me, sir? Yeah, they're safe. I got them.
No, maybe not.
Yes, sir. Mr. Kennedy, I have a message from Captain Redford.
Oh. Yeah, it was Chris who sent them. Totally expecting that.
I'll be damned. Can't believe that antiviral actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
We got a dose with your name on it. We'll be back in action in no time.
Thank you, Leon.
Would have been a lot smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
As usual.
Where is Chris, anyway?
No idea. I'm sure I'll run into him at some point.
Bro, continuing the bloodline joke.
Yeah,
No, I feel like he's gonna continue it.
It's over then.
Yeah. Opus really was our last hope.
Oh, let's pray Umbrella hasn't left us any more nasty surprises.
I wish we could have saved Emily.
Grace. I didn't hit any of her vitals.
Excuse me? What?
She could still be alive.
What are you saying?
Maybe we can save her.
She transformed into a mutant. Umbrella has ended for a while now. I think it's this new team we're dealing with now. What was it?
The government has confirmed the
Continuation? The Connections?
bioweapons lab located here in the ruins of Raccoon City. The origin point for the worldwide spread of bioorganic weapons. This illegal facility appears to have been in operation for decades.
Sources say that the extension of the lockdown and the recent series of mysterious deaths may be related to tragic events in Raccoon City 28 years ago.
evidence seized in Raccoon City has led the Justice Department to reopen its investigation into Oswald Spencer and the long-defunct Umbrella Corporation. Some believe the government...
Wait, what do you mean married Leon? Did he have a ring or something I missed? I wasn't looking at his hands, but I'm guessing both of you notice it. Now the question is, I am banking, if it is, I'm banking on it being Ada. I know there are a lot of Claire X Leon shippers, and then there's the meme with the bloodline continuing thing with Chris, but you know.
Deliberately drove Umbrella into bankruptcy.
We don't know if he did marry.
Is credited with cracking the Oswald Spencer story. Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling our government.
Tonight, in a speech from the Oval Office, the president is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon City incident.
Well, he definitely had a ring, right? Oh no, whoa, Emily is still alive. I don't have any skin in the game. I just feel like between the two, Leon would actually choose Ada over Claire, because he has more interactions with Claire all throughout the, Ada all throughout the games over Claire. That's why. And that's it, Resident Evil Requiem. I missed the part with the ring until you pointed out, though. Interesting music. It's a Hamilton watch, that's why it was focusing on it so much. So how are we feeling about this game? Okay, I'm probably gonna get copyrighted flag on this video because of this music, so I am gonna skip very quickly. Rip Mama Ashcroft. Well, she survived the events in Resident Evil Outbreak only to die here, which is kind of sad.
Good, I'm so glad. Emily, yeah, she's doing great. I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Grace. Grace.
Grace.
Where's that report?
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up soon.
Yeah, she's no longer fumbling too. Of course we gotta get a stinger right afterwards. The BSA agent. And these guys are from the continuation, right?
Forces have been
The connections.
Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
The what? Hope and Requiem. 14 hours. It's actually pretty short, all things considered. Insanity mode, of course. Behind the scenes video, Grace's report. Yeah, I forgot that we actually have a bunch of bonuses we can unlock too. You even have weapons and everything you can unlock. I should have probably done this first. I completely forgot to check this menu afterwards. You can buy a rocket launcher. And, yeah, I should have probably taken a look at this. Yeah, more costumes as well. And the original RPD uniform. For the destabilization of bioweapon markets, right? Well, that's the way that Victor was thinking. That's what Spencer intended, but I do believe that Spencer just intended it entirely to be just his last hope against everything. I am not entirely sure what to buy here. And I'm wondering... Open the door to the central refining system. Yeah, I don't really have a... No, wait, I do have... Consider Infinite... I don't even have the ammo for Infinite... the currency for Infinite RPG. But let's take a look at the other... the other ending. I don't quite remember when I saved. I feel like it's before... No, we're heading straight to the central platform. Oh no, it's before that. Yeah. I have to go through this entire sequence again, but we'll do it. We are a bit more informed as to what's happening now, so it's okay. Oh yeah, it is at the final area. Never mind. We can make our choice here. I'll do the second ending and call it for a night, but I'll probably go back and take a look at the trophies. So I might stream this later, or we might go for... I have a couple of games on the docket. One is, of course, Code Vein 2. The other is Where Winds Meet because it has a new patch as well. Defiance I've already finished, so we're not going to go back to. And other than that, I know that Neo 3 is on sale right now for... It's a very small discount, like $10, but I'll take it. So maybe we'll start Neo 3 as well, because I want to jump in and get my character ready for the DLC, because I have a few friends who are like, level up before the DLC comes out. We want to play with you, so there will be that. Oh, sorry, just give me a sec. I'll take like a 1-minute break to reply to this message I got. Be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I got a message from a friend who was concerned about how he keeps his PS5. There's been a video floating around that kind of proves that it's not a good idea to keep your PlayStation 5 vertically, right? They basically showed that the liquid cooling on the CPU kind of gets scraped to the bottom, so it's not safe. And I was telling him that, yeah, I've been using mine vertically for as long as I got it, but I have not run into any issues. But I still feel like it's safer if you are a base PS5 owner as well, that it's safer to just stick with vertically, horizontally and not vertically. It might be also because I kept mine horizontally for a bit before I changed to the vertical one, so that liquid cooling bit might have been okay. A bit of a tangent there. The BSAA coming in to save us felt a bit anticlimactic. Kinda, you're right. Kinda. Yeah, I think it would have felt a lot more. But also, I kind of feel like that was kind of the point, because all the Resident Evil games end with a bang, a literal bang, and they wanted to make it a bit different here. I'm kind of disappointed we didn't see Chris in this one, though. And also, even though Sherry is there, we haven't seen Vesker's son with Sherry, who I felt like would be sticking with Sherry for quite a bit, but at the end of Resident Evil 6, he was just riding along as a mercenary on a motorbike, so who knows. We're gonna skip that. Get to Leon and see the ending. For a moment there, I thought that was a door. Which is why I was trying to run through it.
This is finally my chance to do something.
I still like this room a lot. I almost feel like they took this from, what was it? Blade Runner? Because I think Blade Runner had a similar room.
Leon.
Let's destroy Opus.
I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt.
Although we get the same dialogue.
I'm gonna destroy Elvis.
Oh wait, no.
You promise you'll end this.
This is it.
But I get the feeling that Grace is just gonna be killed here.
What did you do?
What I had to.
Grace, get out of here! Go! Right behind you!
Leon! What are you doing? Come on! Leon!
Oh, you do get a Xeno boss fight. He's just in the bad ending. Oh, no, never mind. We're getting a Metal Gear punch off. The only difference is we're not getting the liquid and the snake screams here. It definitely was a bad ending. Well, I can see why. Considering this is the bad ending for Leon.
At least I could save you.
Oh, wow. Yeah. They really killed off Leon. Canon, that would be nefarious if they made this the canon ending. There's no way they're gonna do that. No way. Oh, you still have a boss fight with Xeno? I somehow doubt Grace can handle Xeno, though.
I wish I could have saved you, Leon.
Wait, you don't? Okay, never mind. There isn't a boss fight with Xeno. It's just a bad ending right there. And you don't even get the proper credits. The game's like, you know what? You failed. You're not gonna get the nice credit sequence. How many people would have actually been misled by that Elpis choice there? So let me check out, I'm going to check out the behind the scenes video, and then we'll call it for the day, right? Because it is almost 5 minutes to midnight, and that's usually when I stop. So let's check this out, and then we'll call it. One last thing.
Sorry.
The actual motion capture.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
They asked for Miss Ashcroft, and then they hung up on me. Rude. What the? They asked for Miss Ashcroft, and then they hung up on me. Rude. What the?
They're coming. Grace, we need to go.
Go where? Mom, what's going
So-
on?
Hurry.
Let me pause this for a sec, because I know my sisters are watching here. In more recent games, what they would do is they'll have actors play the motions of the characters on screen. Those little pads you see, the colored pads, pink, red, they track the location data of where those bone structures are, right? And then the video game developers will take that data and input it into the 3D models for Grace and Leon and every other character. So what you're basically seeing is them taking the tracking data and then putting it. It makes the whole thing a lot easier to animate, right? The other thing you're seeing on the right corner is the facial expression scanner. They'll be using that data to actually try and match the facial expressions when they're speaking. Also, I think the Spencer cinematic where he holds Grace makes it pretty clear what's the good one. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people might have missed that one. I might have really lucked out once again on playing Final Fantasy XIV and knowing what Elpis represents from that. But yeah, the video games, in earlier video games, you kind of didn't used to do this. This is a very expensive process, as you can see. They have cameras in multiple places, like cameras near the head. And even though you're seeing the picture from the front, they'll actually be taking pictures from all the sides of the characters, which is why you sort of see this one camera over here. Let me move my tuber here. Give me a sec. I'll go to a scene where I can control this. This camera over here is kind of taking the data from the side of the face and everything. So it's kind of like that. What I was about to say, in earlier video games, you kind of didn't have this technology, which is why characters moved very stiffly. So if you played the original Resident Evil back in Resident Evil 1, they'll be doing like very basic movements because people back then will hand animate everything. They'll physically move the body structures of 3D models, which was why it didn't have the detail for stuff like this. Yeah, but it's very expensive. The Avatar movies are also pretty expensive, all things considered. Gaming has become much more of an expensive industry or revenue grossing industry than movies now. It's a bigger entertainment source, and you're kind of seeing that with games like these. And the reason why they look so much better now.
What's wrong?
We need to keep our voices down.
This is ridiculous.
Come on.
What do I do?
This must have been such a funny scene to be mocapping.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, what they call this is called mocap. It's motion capture animation. So shortened for mocap. That scream. The openings act and the Rhodes Hill Center were amazing for me. I think those were the best parts of the game. It kind of slows down when it gets to the RPD section. Not the RPD section. The RPD section is great. Raccoon City was a bit of a slowdown for me.
Who are you?
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft?
Lady. Help me!
Are you okay?
Right, it's performance capture in full. Yeah, yes, that's right. I am not entirely correct there because they're putting in the facial expressions as well here. So a bit of an odd scene for me to pause that, but because they're putting the facial expression here as well, it's called performance capture, not mocap. Mocap is only when they take the tracking data of the movement points on that bodysuit. It's called performance capture when you're also taking the animation from the face and everything. So Trix is correct there, and thank you for the correction. My niece is screaming her head off. Why is he awake at this hour? Is he having trouble sleeping again? So you really shouldn't be watching this with her around. How did they do this scene? Did they actually hang her up upside down? There's no way, right? Okay, now that makes more sense. For a moment, I looked at that name tag and I was like, is that Annius? It's only missing the I in the middle. Well, no, it's also jumbled, so yes.
What is this? Hey! Help! All right. All right. Oh, there are so many of them.
Strap in.
They're just sitting on a bunch of boxes.
Emily, are you okay?
Not necessary.
You know, I'm still kind of confused as to who this guy is. The way they framed it, it almost feels like we're supposed to know him. And I get the funny feeling that I have seen him from somewhere before, but I'm not entirely sure where.
Neutralize the target myself.
Hunk? That was Hunk? Okay, you know what? That makes more sense now. I didn't even realize it. Hunk is an optional character that's usually in the bonus mode, right? Most Resident Evil games has a wave survivor mode, and Hunk is considered the character that's, well, originally I think he was considered the character that's most difficult to play on. And because he usually survives everything that Leon has gone through, he has his own route of going through the entire story in a sense. He is considered to be as good as the other playable characters, but I can't believe we just killed him off in this game. I didn't realize it was Hunk at all, but now that you mention it, he has the goggles thing, right? I'm more used to Hunk doing that weird hand animation thing from Resident Evil 4 remake, where if you kill a zombie, he'll twist their neck off and then hold his hands up in a weird way. Oh well, Leon does say, "Do you want an autograph there?" Ow.
Don't move! Oh, wait! You still need me, right?
Let it all come down.
And I can't believe they put a Nemesis thing here. Because again, Nemesis is more Jill, right?
3, 2, 1, bounce!
You know what? I'm perfectly okay with there not being a Xenofight. If there is, there's probably a DLC in it. I kind of don't see he lost his power, so maybe he's just dead now. But maybe there's an army of Wesker clones out there waiting for him. But Wesker was always more or less Chris's rival, right? Chris and Wesker have been at it since Resident Evil 1, so having Xeno being passed off to Leon kind of felt a bit weird to me. I'm okay with it.
Grace.
It's a bit anticlimactic, as you said, but...
Time to bury Umbrella's last skeleton.
Oh, and you can buy the models and everything for each of the characters. I really like how they done it, the graphics for this game, and especially how they did the lighting for the jackets, right? It looks so good. And even the detail up close. I can kind of see why people are like, okay, the graphics are amazing. I have to unlock a lot of these later. Thankfully, they're not too expensive. The commander. They don't name him Hunk, but I guess he must be. What is that on his back? Is that ammo? Is that a pen? And a marker? Okay, Mr. Hunk. Consider infinite RPGs. I feel like I don't have enough to buy it. Standard classic difficulty and insanity in the old-fashioned way. Okay. This is kind of telling me the resources I kind of need to do. With a single Requiem shot. Okay. I could cut off a licker's tongue. Interesting. Yeah, okay. This is probably gonna be easy because I was informed that you could use the hemolyte injector on Chunk. And we missed a save, that's 2. Within 4 hours, okay. Yeah, this is a bit of grind. Special content, weapons. Like, just unlocking the RPG is 15,000 CP, and I need 35,000. Oh, I can shoot Victor's arm and get the RPG. Collected from the supply box. So that saves us a few CP, and then I just need 35,000. I'm okay, it's fine. Unless I need it for a trophy or something, we're all okay there. Bonus settings. And then you have all the concept art. Now, lots to unlock, lots to still play after finishing the main game. But you know what? I'm actually going to call it for the night here. I'm pretty satisfied with where the game went. Maybe the ending was a bit weak, but overall, I think I enjoyed it. So yeah, good night, everyone. Thanks for joining me for the last part of Resident Evil Requiem. I might stream it a bit more just to knock off some trophies. Thanks for joining, Trix. And for my elder sister and Sento here as well. It's always fun chatting. If anyone else is watching, take care and good night. As usual, here's Mikh'a, signing off. Stay safe.